Every day, more and more, I seem to notice how programmed I am. Not just by the news or the music or movies, which I haven't gone to a movie in over 20 years. I don't watch TV. But the programming, it's really the body that is just on automatic pilot all the time. So, we get thoughts planted in our heads, and those thoughts create images, and they create feelings and emotions. And then sometimes, of course, that also leads to action. Um, and, everything I hear, I can almost feel in my body, and I'm really thinking that we create everything pretty much by our what we imagine to be. Um, eh, when they talk on, I listen to a lot of talk radio, and they have their ads for their medications, for um, like for a stroke or for cancer or whatever they're talking about. And I can just feel when I hear those words, I can just feel the changes in my body. My attention goes to that part that they're talking about. And I'm not sure, you know, if there's actual cell change, but I'm sure there is chemical change, because our thoughts are chemically induced, and so are the emotions. Um, I can just, I have to think back before all this media stuff was in the world, when they first um, invented the radio, when people had radios. And everybody was listening to the same thing on the radio. I mean, the ones, the archons or whoever are monitoring our energy system, that must have, whatever they used to monitor, it must have lit up like a Christmas tree. Um, all the attention all in one place, right? And that's been happening more and more and more over the years as people then got television, movies, then there were television sets. Now everybody, of course, is connected with their little device in their hands, and they're all focusing on the same thing, whether it's the stupid sea, or whether it's war, or whether it's illness. Um, on top of all the poisons and the chemicals that we get bombarded with, I think it's really becoming obvious to me that our thoughts and the pictures in our minds have so much to do with creating reality. So my push for myself right now is going to be to just watch what I do, because our energy gets accessed um, by these energies who are feeding off of us and who are directing us in a certain direction. You can really, I mean, even those who are asleep must notice now that the whole world is going in a certain direction. And that countries are illusions, that it's just something that they tell us to, make us feel better, I guess. Uh, so, the answer, as far as I can tell, is to monitor myself all the time for my reactions and my responses and my thoughts and my emotions, and just know what's happening and create some distance between myself, my real self, the real self that Adyashanti talks about, and a lot of other spiritual teachers talk about. Um, that gives us a step. You're stepping back and observing that emotion or that thought, um, or that feeling, even feelings in the body, even unpleasant feelings in the body. If they're not too intense, you can practice kind of stepping away and watching it. Um, and then disengaging, because if we don't want to come back here, which I don't, we need to disengage on every level. Everything has to be left behind. Everything. And you know, and I guess part of the lesson is to learn to love and care for people and for this life without being attached, which is still a kind of an enigma to me. Don't quite know how to do that, but I'm working on it. So if you have some thoughts on this, let me know. Thanks for listening. Bye.